Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Wheston Health Retreat. This is a safe and trauma-free space to help you reconnect to your body, rewire your mind, and reclaim your life from anxiety and depression through system regulation and lifestyle changes. How does our retreat support you in overcoming depression and anxiety? First of all, we will explore your body's physical and mental health. Starting with the breath, you will learn about oxygen and how it is delivered, how overbreathing leads to a reduction of carbon dioxide in the blood, and the monumental role nitric oxide plays in our health. You will learn different breathing techniques and how to achieve coherent breathing. We will explore autophagy, the orderly degradation and recycling of cellular components, and discover how it is the foundation of keeping your body healthy, clean, and free from cell pollution. You will learn about the benefits of regular exercise, not just exercise for the physical body, but also exercise for your subtle body. The breathing techniques we teach produce the same effect on your subtle energetic anatomy that the physical exercises produces on your physical body. We will explore mindfulness practice. We will learn how to anchor our attention to the present with purpose and remaining non-judgmental throughout the process. While practicing mindfulness, you will discover how to become more self-aware, feel calmer and less stressed, feel more control, more able to choose how you're going to respond to your thoughts and feelings. We will learn how to regulate our emotions and feelings. We will learn about the emotions and how they are psychological reactions that are stimulated in certain regions of the brain, such as the amygdala and the prefrontal cortex, in response to internal or external triggers. The amygdala becomes activated in response to emotions such as fear, which can lead to feelings such as stress and anxiety. Feelings, on the other hand, represent the way humans experience whatever emotion is activated. You will learn that emotions are hardwired and you have little control over them. However, feelings you have lots of control over. The emotions are usually intense but short-lived experiences, and feelings are less intense and can last for a longer period of time. The emotions alert us to imminent danger, where feelings alert us to anticipated dangers and ensure our long-term survival. Feelings are the meaning you give to an emotion. That you experience emotions within you, whereas feelings are culturally constructed outside of you. How emotions are the raw data, a reaction to the present reality, and how feelings can be diluted by stories we've created in our own head based on events of the past and fears of the future. We are all different, and the same emotion can cause different feelings in different people. For example, the emotion of anger brewing in the head can result in feeling bitterness for some or resentment for others. You will learn about your reticular activating system. It is like a gatekeeper. It prevents your brain from being overwhelmed. It's the reason that you can be in a room full of people and you can block everyone out when you hear your name. You will learn that when you focus on negative things, the RAS will search for more negative things to validate the conclusion it's forming and fill in any voids that have occurred. The voids are usually caused by your already established focus and belief system. The RAS needs evidence from the outer world to prove them true. You will learn how to train this part of your brain to manifest what you want by teaching it to filter in more positive things. The RAS doesn't distinguish between real or imagined. It only tries to find evidence to support your beliefs, real or imagined. You will learn how to use visualization to change those misconceptions when you feel yourself at your most vulnerable, fearful, and out of control with your thinking and emotions, which is actually the time for you to go back and rewrite your script. It's the perfect occasion to break a habit in your brain where it's trying to validate negativity. Emotional regulation refers to the process by which individuals influence which emotions they have, when they have them, and how they experience and express their feelings. Emotional regulation can be automatic or controlled, conscious or unconscious, and may have effects at one or more points in the emotion producing process. Self regulation is all about pausing between feelings and reactions. It encourages us to slow down for a bit and act after objectively evaluating a situation. In addition to gaining through thought awareness, mindfulness lets us explore and identify all aspects of the external world, including our body. When we explore meditation, we'll find it useful to distinguish between two parts of meditation. One is the practice of meditation, and the other relates more to the effects of meditation. In any type of meditation, when we meditate, we will always be paying attention to something. Secondly, to some degree, we will also concentrate during meditation. Thirdly, in meditation practice, we let go of thoughts. Letting go of thoughts does not mean the same thing as stopping thoughts. Finally, we could call meditation practice a practice of self-regulation. Basically, it means that through our practice of meditation, we start to get more control over our inner world. By practicing meditation, we can experience certain effects. We can pay attention to something. We become more aware or conscious of the thing we're paying attention to. When we concentrate, we keep our attention lightly focused in one place. This leads to a more focused mind. When we let go of our thoughts, our mind will calm down. And finally, the overall effect of practicing mindfulness meditation and of self-regulating is that we get a greater sense of mental well-being. The practice of meditation and self-regulation leads us to feel more peaceful and have a greater sense of overall well-being. When we meditate, we are seeking an altered trait, a new characteristic that arises from the meditation practice and endures apart from the meditation itself. Altered traits shape how we behave in our daily lives, not just during or immediately after we meditate. As we see it, the most compelling impacts of meditation are not better health or sharper business performance, but rather a further reach towards our better nature. In addition to drawing attention to the components of experience, mindfulness meditation guides you through a further process which is extremely effective in reducing stress. Our thoughts and feelings, along with many other components of experience, become known to us partly through a spectrum of inner voices, which continually produce something called self-talk. This self-talk comprises a perceptual dialogue that chatters away in our head, ruminating and dissecting, analyzing, and our inner voices on our self-talk can inspire or terrify, amuse or intimidate, assist or hinder us, lifting us in hope and optimism, or dragging us down into despair. They can convince you that you are fat or thin, happy or sad, able or unable, worthy or undeserving, resourceful in the face of adversity, or doomed to failure, no matter what you do. Often these voices intensify stress by directing highly negative commentary at our own self as we reprimand and incriminate, criticize, and berate ourselves. Mindfulness based stress reduction uses a structure of journaling to assist people in creating a pause and nurturing a space between their own self and their experience in order to witness and to notice that experience and that self as though observing someone else. It is always easier to consider the personality and predicament of someone else with greater insight than when we are observing ourselves, because being both the self under observation and the one undertaking the observing presents an innately problematic conundrum. It is for this reason that we often seek the opinions of others whom we trust, knowing that their perspective on our character and the circumstances is one we could not have because we cannot step outside of our own self and or observe it. Another area we explore is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence encompasses many things: knowing your emotions, self awareness, managing emotions. Once we're aware of our emotional responses as we're having them, we can start to regulate how they influence our actions. Motivating yourself, recognizing emotions in others, empathy, handling relationships. Whether we like it or not, we experience emotional hijackings. Have you ever looked back on an emotional response you had and thought, I don't know what came over me? This is what Goldman would refer to as a limbic or emotional hijacking. The amygdala hijacks the prefrontal cortex. As you increase your emotional intelligence, you will be better at regulating your moods, controlling your impulses, motivating yourself, and emphasizing with others. You can hope that things will turn out okay. We will explore difficult emotions. Through mindfulness meditation and mindfulness practices, you will learn how to return to a calm and focused state, even in the face of intense stress. Stress is a feeling of pressure or strain, both in the body and in your mind. It is very useful to make a basic distinction between two different parts of the stress experience. You could say, first of all, there is a stressor, and this is the situation that is causing you to feel stress. Something is happening, something is going on. It is creating a stressful situation. Now, what happens is somehow through the senses we become aware of a stressful situation. This doesn't have to be just through the eyes. It could also be by hearing a scary sound or any of the other senses. We perceive this information, and that's where the stress response comes in. This is the response in our body and mind that we have to a stressful situation or a stressor. The stressor or the stressful situation versus the stress response in our body and mind. And there's the act of being physically stressed. You will learn that the polyvagal theory provides you with an updated map of the autonomic nervous system, defining how this system shapes experiences of safety and impacts the ability for connection. Polyvagal theory gives you a way to bring the autonomic nervous system directly into therapy and helps you become active operators of your own nervous systems. Traumatic symptoms are not caused by the triggering event itself. They stem from the frozen residue of energy that had not been resolved or discharged. This residue remains trapped. The freeze response gets kicked in over and over. If it's not resolved, it becomes habitual, essentially a muscle memory of that physiological response. Adrenaline and cortisol flow, pupils narrow, muscles tense, the heart pumps faster, the digestive and immune systems shut down. When it comes to trauma, the body is not only reacting to the present moment's sense of danger or safety, but the memory of past danger that has been stored. This activated stressed out response and hypervigilant response become habitual, and when it's chronic, the toxic stress harms your body. It makes it difficult to function mentally and emotionally. Fortunately, the body is designed to heal. Exploring our subtle bodies and the aura. The term subtle bodies describe the various layers of vibrating energy that make up the human being beyond the obvious physical layer. Although they cannot be seen by the physical eye, they can be seen psychically through the third eye or with the aid of Carolean photography. As you move outwards from the physical body into the auric field, each subtle body vibrates at a slightly faster vibration than the one before it. So the etheric body is faster than the physical, and the emotional body is faster than the etheric, etc. Each of these different layers of energy, including the one we recognize as a physical body, interpenetrates the others to work as a complete system. Our subtle energy bodies include the etheric body, the emotional, the mental body, and the causal body. Our energy points, energetic layers, and subtle bodies create an interconnected field of energy around the physical body that is commonly known as the auric field. Each subtle body connects to the physical body via an energy point or chakra, which directs the energy into the physical body via the meridian system. You can help to rebalance the various aspects of your subtle energy systems by transforming any old energetic blocks that you might be carrying. These might be old, low vibrational emotions, thoughts, feelings, or beliefs that have become stuck at the energetic level in your subtle energy system. Oponopono works with you at an energetic level and on all levels of your being, from balancing core emotions and thought patterns through to transforming old blocks in your body's chakras and subtle energy systems. I will provide you with the tools and support to help you manage depression and anxiety in a way that feels empowering and grounded in real life. Depression is more than just feeling sad. It's a pervasive sense of emptiness and despair that can affect every aspect of life. Anxiety, on the other hand, is like a constant whisper of worry that can escalate into overwhelming fear or panic, making everyday situations seem daunting. Anxiety is a natural human response to perceived threats, uncertainty, pressure, trauma, significant life changes, or anticipation of future events. It's part of our survival mechanism. Like many psychological and physiological responses, anxiety is a form of communication that alerts our attention to something that may harm us. We could get into a lot of trouble if we weren't able to feel anxious. The philosophy behind holistic coaching is that your holistic health is essential for your motivation, development, and performance. It can help you be better in touch with your emotions and body. It can play a significant role in your life. Holistic health takes into account every part of a human being, including the mind, body, emotional state, and spirit. It considers each piece to be essential because the connections between them can significantly affect your daily life. Our holistic health retreat is a comprehensive approach to wellness that focuses on the integration of physical, mental, and emotional well being. It recognizes that optimal health is achieved through the balance and harmony of various aspects of an individual's life. During the retreat, we will try to look at all aspects of your life, including work, relationships, and overall enjoyment, to get a clear understanding of your experiences. I'll also discuss with you like what you would like to be experiencing in life instead. Then I will guide you and help you transform these symptoms using a personalized blend of approaches tailored to your unique journey. By incorporating the latest neuroscience and clinically proven research, we'll combine compassionate inquiry, stress illness recovery, and mental well being coaching. This holistic approach will help you find peace and lasting relief. The retreat will take the guesswork out of healing, merging ancient wisdom and modern science to help you get back in the driver's seat of your life. We will empower you to take ownership and responsibility for your health by providing you with the knowledge, tools, and techniques to make informed decisions. We will give non judgmental, sympathetic support and guidance throughout the wellness journey. We will listen actively, provide a safe space for self reflection, and offer strategies to overcome challenges. Our coaching looks forward. It's about building on your current strengths and finding practical, actionable steps to move towards your envisioned future. The retreat is particularly beneficial for those navigating the challenges of depression and anxiety. I offer tools and techniques to manage stress, build self esteem, and foster a positive outlook on life. In essence, the role of our coaching is to be a catalyst for change and growth. It's about bridging the gap between where you are and where you want to be, offering help, wisdom, and encouragement along the way. Book your place and let us help you on your journey. Thank you for listening and good luck. Enjoy the journey as much as the destination.